Hello and welcome to No Waffle GCSE. Today we're going to be looking at how to answer Paper 1, Section B of GCSE English Literature. There are timestamps in the description box below if you want to navigate your way through the video, but let's get on. So firstly, you need to look at assessment objectives. There are 4 for literature, and for Section B, which is the section we're on now, you only need AO1, AO2, AO3. AO1 is being able to answer the question, AO2 is being able to provide evidence and explaining it, and AO3 is context. Now you may be wondering what the percentages in pink mean, so let's talk about those. Now the percentages mean how much of the total mark does it take. So AO1 takes 15% of the total 64 marks of the paper, etc. So that's something to keep in mind. You know that AO1 and AO2 are quite big, AO3 is quite important, and AO4 is only in some questions. So for paper 1, you have 1 hour and 45 minutes. As I said, it's out of 64 marks, and there's 2 sections, Section A and Section B. Section B is 30 marks. Now for the recommended time spending, I would suggest, as I did in my previous Section A video, 15 minutes for reading, planning, checking, 50 minutes for Section A, and 40 minutes for Section B. So what will the question look like? You will be given an extract on whatever 19th century text you study. And I've listed a lot of them below: Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Pride and Prejudice, Great Expectations, Christmas Carol. Not all of them are on there, so yours might not be on there. Then it would ask, starting with this extract, explore how far the author presents the theme or character. Write about how the author presents it in this extract, and then write how far the author presents it in the novel as a whole. Now, the reason why there is an extract is because there's no tier system in GCSE English, so they have to take into consideration that all students from bottom to top ability are going to be doing this test. So it gives everyone a foundation, but if you want to be getting those higher grades, then you've got to stretch from the extract and look more into the novel as a whole. So here is a sample question from A Christmas Carol. I think this is 2020. And as I said, it goes over the same structure. There's an extract, then it's starting with the extract, explore how Dickens presents the theme of suffering of the poor, and write about it in the extract and in the novel as a whole. So I talked about the 2 approaches in the previous video, so you can skip this if you've already seen it, but approach 1 is 3 to 4 paragraphs, spending 2 on the extract, 2 outside the play. This is for people who want to just pass. If you want to get the high top grades in English, however, I would suggest, because approach 1 can be cold and regimented, examiners want you to link both the extract and the novel in each paragraph. So I would suggest you should do 4 to 5 paragraphs of including both, plus introduction and conclusion. That's approach 2. And also another tip is to try and establish an overall thesis, which is a running line of argument throughout all your points. So have something that's running through your points. Don't just have 3 distinct points trying to answer the question. So here's A Christmas Carol grade 8 or 9 exemplar essay. This is not answering the same question, it's a different question about explore how Dickens uses the Cratchit family to show the struggles of the poor. It's one paragraph, and I'm not going to go through all of it, I'll just go through the beginning, but pause if you want to take any notes or anything. So Dickens uses the plight and poverty of the Cratchit family to attempt to shed light on the lives of the poor, in contrast to the lives of the rich aristocrats in Victorian society. So there you have AO1 of answering the question, and you have AO3 right in the first sentence talking about context in Victorian society. The first exclamatory sentence of the extract stated by Bob Cratchit that it was a wonderful pudding immediately implies that they are grateful and easily excited. That's AO2 right there for you. Despite it being a small pudding for a large family, they all regarded it as a success, Perhaps this is because they usually did not have the luxury of a pudding, so any pudding at all would have been seen as a blessing. There is some higher level AO2, so right in that just small section you have AO1, AO2 and AO3. That's ticking all the boxes. Now all you have to do is repeat this structure throughout your essay, trying to get larger and larger chunks and more detail. But remember, word level analysis is not always necessary. You can always look at the structure, so it's not always necessary to zoom into every word. Okay, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to subscribe. My Instagram is up there, but I've changed my name to No Waffle GCSE. I need to update that. But anyway, thank you for watching and make sure you subscribe and see you soon.